strength, O Chosen. The fate of this world falls to the King of Kings. His providence consecrated in the divine light of the crystal. So it is ordained, the revelation of Bahamut. The heart of the crystal, wherein lies the soul of the star. And it is in this place that the king will gain the power to fulfill his calling. They stand against the darkness and abide in hope. Sustained by faith unfaltering that their king shall arise and bring deliverance. By the covenants awakened, the six have seen the coming of the prophesied hour. A time when the crystal shall have shed the entirety of its light unto the ring. Only then, once the sacred ring is replete, can the true king complete his ascension. And only by the true king's hand can the immortal accursed be banished and the light restored to this world. It is the sole means to ending the immortal accursed. A power greater than even that of the six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life, his own. A man cursed with life eternal, whose immortality stems from the self-same scourge that wrought the demons. One so impure of body and soul was deemed unworthy of the crystal's light and forbidden to ascend. His mind twisted by spite and bent on revenge, the usurper came to bring darkness down upon our world. Only the true king, chosen by the crystal and guarded by his forebears, can end the accursed's madness. The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen. Many sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself for all. Now enter into reflection, let the light of providence shine within. kingdom where the usurper awaits. Reclaim the throne and fulfill the calling of the true king.
Sorry, I just did a whole intro and realized my microphone was muted. Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. In the last episode, we made it to the crystal, which then sucked us in. But before that, we got a huge revelation about who Ardyn is, and gave us the last name of Lucis Caelum, being the same name that Noctis holds. I'll explain more about that in just a minute. We have a cutscene here, so...
Be waiting in Hammerhead.
And we gotta tower that EXP. And photo time. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's against Ravus. That's pretty cool looking. Sure, we'll go with that one. Sure, why not? We got a loading screen? Yep, we do. Okay, so I'm not going to skip this loading screen because I'm going to use this loading screen to explain a few things. Who exactly Ardyn is. So, Ardyn is the brother of the first king of Lucis. Basically what happened is, to go into more detail, is you can do research. People done entire videos on YouTube about this if you want to look it up. But basically what happened was, a very long time ago, demons, a disease kind of started taking over the entire world, and it was so evil and powerful that even gods weren't able to stop it themselves. But the light of the crystal was able to, being the soul of the star, which is the universe, and a whole bunch of other exponential stuff that doesn't important right now. But to do it, what they needed was somebody who was able to take all the demons into himself and be purified. And that person was Ardyn. And Ardyn wanted to be the next king, but it was his brother who was chosen to be the next king instead of him. And so, in spite of that, and he really got so angry at his brother for what he thought was taking over what was rightfully to be his kingdom, because he is the older brother. He took in all the powers of the demons themselves. When originally he was taking the power of the demons to heal people, he started to use that power to make himself stronger, and eventually made himself immortal. And once he found out that his destiny was to be the sacrificial lamb, take in all the power of the demons, and then be sacrificed by the light to destroy him and all the demons at once, he kind of got really pissed about it, because he had zero call in it, zero say in it. And so he decided to try and use the power of the demons to take over the world and blot out the light forever. And that's what he's trying to do. Dude, fuck these guys. What the hell was that? What are these guys? Are you shitting me right now? Fuck this. Fuck you guys and fuck everything. Peace. So anyway, we woke up on an island in the middle of fucking nowhere, and now we gotta make our way back to Hammerhead, which is, if you see where we are right now, you know it's quite the distance. We got a lot of enemies standing in our way, and it's not going to be easy. So the main objective here is, like I said, just to try and get back to Hammerhead. So that's what we're going to try and do. Go, go. Just get it. I recommend just avoiding all the enemies right now. There's a lot of them, and... Okay. So right now, I just avoid the demons. It's definitely your best bet. Trust me. But as you can see, everything's all shit. Demons everywhere. The sun's not even out, even though I don't think you can look at the time right now. Hold on, can we check the time right now? I don't think there's a way to check it. No, not that I can see. The point is that it's supposed to be daytime right now, and it looks like this. The light, the stars, basically, the sun's just gone. It's just no more light. It sucks. Everything sucks right now, and it sucked like this for 5 years. We've been on that island, or I guess in that crystal, for 5 years. And in case you're curious where the crystal is, if I'm not mistaken, we absorbed the crystal, I think. That whole part where Noctis got sucked into the crystal and was talking to Bahamut in the crystal. Not a lot of that kind of checks out with me. It just kind of, I don't really understand it all myself. Again, you can look it up online. People got a lot of tutorials about it. Anyway, fair warning. You're not gonna have to walk all the way to Hammerhead, which is the reason I'm still commentating. I didn't just cut away. The main goal right now is to make it to the main road. Do not take the tunnel. If you take the tunnel, if you've seen it in there briefly, there's a level 84 enemy in there. You can try to avoid him, but it's way easier just to go over the tunnel like we are right now. And that main road right there is what we're looking for. So if we take the road, it's going to loop all the way back around up the hill until it's going to reach up here. So it's easier just to cut across the field, because on the road is where most of the demons are, and you want to avoid them right now. So I recommend just take the fields. It's so much quicker, so much faster, and far less deadly. So one more thing I want to mention is you are getting another chance to buy things. One more chance to buy things before we get to the end of the game. So that'll be your chance to do it. And then from here, you're supposed to follow the road, but there's a light coming. There's a light coming. I swear I'm not lying. There it is. Couldn't see it for a second. Game audio cut out? No, that was weird. I thought the game audio was gone for a second. That was weird.
Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead. For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call. Oh, speaking of which, the guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, he's still alive and kicking.
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way. So the garage will probably stay put for a while, and without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
We've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you. Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Hey.
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Noct! It's you! It's really
Is
you!
it? I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
Reunited with the team. Sweet. So, yeah, as it says right now, the final battle is after we leave Hammerhead. This is the last chance you're going to get to buy anything. Speaking of which, item shop, or weapon shop, I guess. Talk to this guy. This guy has the best weapons you can get in the game through purchasing, not through other means, like the Ultimate Blade. You can't get any, you can't buy any of the Ultimate weapons, basically. You can get Hyperion, Radiant Lance, if you want it. The main Gouches, I guess is how it's pronounced, and Quicksilver. So everybody except for Ignis, who doesn't have the Radiant Lance, has all the best weapons they can possibly have. And I'm not going to bother giving him the Radiant Lance either, because what he has is more than enough. We're going to get magic enough to get another Xperia cast, but instead of that, or before that, I'm going to burn all my money. Or burn all these items, because I'm never going to come back to this account after I'm done with this series. If I ever do come back and finish the rest of the series, I'll probably use the other account that I've already played up on, and it's probably a lot better that way. Trust me. Because I took a lot more time and got a lot more shit. Rare coin we can sell, because if I do end up using Xperia cast, I'm not going to be using that. Might as well just pretty much be selling all of it. The D-base silver piece is probably what I end up using, so I'll keep that. Fossil wood, I don't know why that's worth 1. Usually if something's worth 1 means it's used for something special. So I'm probably not going to get rid of that one. Keep those. Get rid of these. Alright. I can sell these. I can sell these. I'm just getting as many items as I can. And by items, obviously, I mean I'm going to get as many, fuck. Sell that. What am I trying to say? I'm going to try and get as many elixirs as I can, because I'm going to need them. Thieves' Way I'm keeping because I'm using it right now. Bulletproof Vest I can get rid of. Titanium Bangle I can get rid of. No, I can't apparently. Carbon Bangle I can't get rid of. Iron Bangle I know I can get rid of those. Or at least one of them. Because I know I ain't using them both. I guess I am using them both. That's weird. Okay, let's see. That's pretty much all we can sell. I'm not going to buy that weapon. There's nothing this guy has to sell that I want to buy. There is an item shop somewhere around here, right in here. Talk to this guy. So these guys have all been out hunting for the past, I guess it's 10 years, 5 years? I don't remember how long this time skip is. It completely slips my mind every single time. The main thing is that we don't have any more Phoenix Downs, and I can buy way more than I need. So I'm going to buy 4. It's more than enough, honestly. And the rest are going to high elixirs. Trust me, you're going to need them. And then from there it goes to normal elixirs, and then high potions, and then normal potions, and we're back to $5. Oh my god, we're not. Holy shit, that's incredible. We're gonna end with $0. We're ending with $0. Look at that shit. And
Come
this guy has
again.
nothing to sell that we can sell him to. All right, cool. Everyone out of my way. Thank you. All right. And I believe that's everything there is to do. We cannot leave Hammerhead until we're going to the final battle. You can't explore the world when it's covered in darkness like this, which I think is kind of sad. I feel like it would be pretty cool, especially if you were over-leveled as shit. But I got some reading material here. If you guys want to read that, you can. But we're about to go take back Insomnia. That's the next goal. That's what we're about to go and do. So I believe you just have to head to the Crown City. We can rest up here for EXP if you want to, which I guess we're going to do. 1.2 multiplier. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough fucking money. How much EXPs people have? 0, 0, 19. Not even worth my time anyways. I'm going to check this right now. I want to be really upset by the number on it. The recommended level is 44, and I am 41. I am underleveled. Oh my god. Everyone else, 37, 38, 37. Everyone else is pretty fucking underleveled too. So, if you want, you can talk to Talcott. He'll give you
more than
kind of
happy to tell you
some
everything I
just
know.
basically stuff that's been happening over the past few years. I'll give you a brief rundown. The Imperial Empire, all of it, the Army and the Empire, they both pretty much just got disbanded and destroyed when the world went to darkness. Even there was, what was it? Aranea started helping out, fighting the demons back as well. She turned into a good guy, basically. The only one I'm going to have him talk about is Arden, and then we're going to end off the episode because we're over 20 minutes.
The Chancellor's still around, though. In Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. Their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself. But we did discover something pretty weird.
Huh?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Arden's. Apparently he was hailed as a savior, healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say. By all accounts, he was just as human as you and me. I'm more than happy
So,
to
as
tell
I
you
said,
everything
Arden,
I know.
oh yeah, you can, all this stuff if you want to. It's, if you want to
Safe
talk to him
travels,
about it.
Your Majesty.
But as I said, basically, Ignis looked into the matter, and it's just like I said. He was a healer of the people who took in the power of the demons upon himself to find out he was to be a sacrificial lamb, and so he decided to just say, fuck everybody, and use it to try and blade out the world. So with that, we're pretty much out of time now. We're way over out of time, so I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys next time.